Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, what are some things women wish men knew about sex? Well, I'm glad you asked. Every now and then I'll go back and look at, my top performing videos and I'll redo them. And I realize this one I never redid. And I've got some thoughts since the last time I did this video. So to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear my updated advice on what we women think during sex or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, I'm not going to re-record it, but I said the things we think during sex, which really isn't necessarily true. But these are things that we kind of secretly wish you knew. And if you're not in a place where you're getting laid on the regs, or you're not even getting women wanting you enough to hop into bed with you, let's make that happen. I'm closing the doors tonight on my limited time opportunities to work with me in a one-on-one coaching capacity, jessicajdating.com/LTO. You could check out all 3 limited time options right now, and I'll work with you to get you to a place where you are getting women wanting you without having to change a damn thing about yourself. If you've tried just about everything, you've been working on yourself for a while, somehow nothing seems to work, you keep landing in the friend zone, can't seem to get out, let me get eyes on what you're doing and I'll tell you exactly what we could do instead. jessicajdating.com/LTO. I'm closing the doors tonight. I was gonna leave it open for the duration of my limited training series, but slots have been filled, so I'm gonna need to close it. That's what she said. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things women wish you knew about sex. Let's get right to it. The first one is, we can tell when you're doing a thing. Now, it might be something that some other lady really fucking liked, or it might be something that you read once upon a time you need to do in bed. I'm telling you right now, we can tell when it's something you're pulling out of nowhere to see if it's gonna work on us. The reason this is on that list is because we get really thrown off if you're not right here in the moment with us. And if you're not right here in the moment with us, you can't read us and what we're wanting in that moment. And that can feel very disconnecting in sex. So if you're sitting there trying to pull out this thing that worked with some other chick once upon a time, let me try it on her, we can see you retreating into your head to think about this thing you're gonna try out on us because we didn't tell you to do it. And then it'll make us feel like, oh God, is he thinking about some other chick while he's banging me? Oh God, does he not know what he's doing? Oh God, does he not see me here? I always say to my clients, the more here and now you can be, the more we will feel you and feel connected to you and feel like we want you and you want us. So anytime you disconnect in the slightest, especially during sex, when we are naked, we're gonna feel a little bit of, I don't know about that. So we want you guys to know that we notice. Just run it by us first, for fuck's sake. Which then brings me to the second one, which is, we've actually got some things we wanna try, but we're too scared to bring up to you. So for the same reason that we're yo, why is he trying this new shit out on me without clearing it with me first? We don't want to upset or offend you either. I can't tell you how many things I've kept logged in my brain in the fucking back corner where I've been how do I tell him that I want to try this? Yeah, I think my last relationship, I went years not letting him know that I really wanted to try this thing. And it wasn't even weird. I just wanted to try it. But I never felt comfortable enough. Granted, he was cheating on me all the fucking time. So there were so many different levels of comfort I didn't feel in that. However, if you get to a place where you're hey, tell me what you want to do. If it turns you on, it turns me on. I want to make you happy. And we'll be oh my God, okay. I'm telling you right now, we wish you knew this shit. We're scared to tell you, but we hope you really, really, really pry. That's just how we are. I'm sorry. The third one is, we follow your lead. So again, if you are not leading us to disclose our deepest, darkest fantasies and making us feel comfortable enough to open up more, then we're not going to do it. If you seem pretty closed off and you just want to do missionary this entire fucking time, have at it, bro. I'll lay down. I'll take it. But we follow your lead. We don't want to upset you. I can't tell you how terrified women are of upsetting men in the bedroom. Every woman at a very primal instinctual level is very aware that men aroused can very quickly turn into men being violent. But all these fucking true crime docs are about is men being horny for a chick, making a pass, she rejects him, and then she gets buried in his backyard. And he's well, she swung at me first, so I chopped her head off and threw it in the ocean. What? So we follow your lead. So if you're not having the kind of sex that you want with us, guess what, buddy? We're taking taking cues from you. So how do you correct this? Just if you want her to do something, be like, oh my God, it would make me so hot if you did this. Like, yes, daddy, done. I can tell you how many times, like, I would ask dudes, like, hey, what do you want? And they'd be like, nothing. Like, okay. Or times dudes have been like, I think it's so fucking hot when you do this. And I'm like, that's the weirdest shit I ever heard of in my life. I'm in. So don't be scared, guys. We're very scared because we're so much more vulnerable physically, and in the sexual space, you are penetrating us. So whatever you want and wherever you want to take this, as long as you are right here with us and respecting us and making us feel valued and safe and comfortable and cherished, you can get us to do some of the weirdest shit. I am one of these girls, and all my girlfriends have been one of these girls in the group text talking about, yo, I did some weird shit tonight and I was so into it. So yeah, let's get weird, guys. Come on, let's just do it. Which actually then brings me to the last one, which is, yo, just tell us what you want. Tell us. If I'm with a guy and like I notice him like moan like uncontrollably when I do a certain thing, I'm like, I'm gonna do that fucking thing every time, the entire time, because that's how we get to know. We want to please you guys too. So if you don't tell us, or we have no indication, we're not gonna know how to please you. But I promise you we want to. If we want to be having sex with you, I'm telling you, we want to be the best sex of your life. In fact, that should be number 5. We want to be the reason you don't watch porn anymore, and the reason you never, ever, ever think about looking at another chick ever again. Thus, every woman's goal is to make you a complete impotent when it comes to other puss. It's very empowering for us. So yeah, it's supposed to be 4 things. Here we go with 5 things. So yeah, these are things we really do wish you knew, but we can't tell you. Maybe one of these days, women across the world will just tell all y'all these things instead of just talking about it in the group chats. One day, do you know, once a year, I have girlfriends in the group chat talking about like, how do I tell him that I'm faking it? Like, ladies! So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Or like I had been saying, I'm just the person with the pussy. Don't shoot the person with the pussy. Anyway, if you know you want help in getting women wanting you and wanting to please you, serve you, be the fucking best sex of your life, jessicajdating.com/LTO. Let's make it happen. And thanks for watching. As always, I will see you next time.